Alright people, what is going on? Back with another video, and today we're going to talk about this Falcons win over the Saints. Pretty good win. I must admit it was a pretty solid win. We'll talk about that and give you my thoughts and opinions about it. Just now leaving Atlanta. Another great time being back in the old stomping grounds. Got to see some family and friends. We are now driving back to our home, and I can't complain being in the back seat. My wife is driving, and look, I can't ask for nothing better than that. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Welcome to the First and Frame channel. I'm VF Baller. Over here, we talk about Georgia Southern football and Atlanta Falcons football. And today is going to be about the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons beat the Saints 27-25. Now, before we really get into the ending, we're really going to start at the beginning, because you know how Falcons do. This is how they play football, and it's just not pretty. I watched the first half, and the first half was phenomenal. I watched it at a friend of ours' house. It was great. Love to see what the Falcons are doing. They came out with a really good game plan. They, even though they couldn't stop the run like I thought they could not have in the pregame. When I did my pregame video, I knew they couldn't stop the run. The Falcons did a pretty good job of countering that by moving the ball and getting touchdowns compared to their field goals, and that's huge, especially when we went up 10-3, winning at halftime, and we went right back out there and we scored, and it was 17-6. We turned out and it was 24-6, and we thought we was cruising, but you got to understand, this is the Falcons. This is the Falcons. And the Falcons ended up giving up that lead, giving up 19 points straight, and we ended up was on the back end of the lead where it was 25-24. We basically gave up a whole bunch of points really quick, and I didn't know who was going to win this game. I was like, here we go again. The Falcons are, primed to blow another lead, and they really need to find a way to win this game. And then Matt Ryan came through with a big play to Cordell Patterson. I mean, this is what I was talking about. I did not think that the Saints could stop our passing game. I really didn't think they could have stopped it. And therefore, we were able to get, plays by Kyle Pitts, even though he dropped a few. Cordell Patterson did very well. Even Olamide Zaccheaus got 2 touchdowns today. Two touchdowns a day, and that was huge. Especially that first one. I mean, Matt Ryan threaded a needle to Olamide Zaccheaus. Zaccheaus caught that ball. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know if it was a pick, it was incompletion. I don't even know if he crossed the goal line with the ball. I mean, it was such a strike. Matt Ryan with the wheels. He'd been moving a little bit. He also had a rushing touchdown. Made Dominique Davis miss, Demario Davis miss. I mean, overall, offensively, we could have done a little bit better, but this was a solid game by the Falcons. Falcons do need to clean up some things. I'm not going to blame the defense for too much, because one of those drives by the Saints, penalties, and those penalties was horrific. Fabian Monroe pass interference, the play by Ofoye Oluokun, when they called roughing the passer for that was some BS. I mean, what can you do? You get penalized for playing defense. I mean, those guys, there was nothing blatant about those plays, but it just didn't pan out. Now, there was one play I did not like. I didn't like the 4th down play when we ran up the middle with Mike Davis. I thought we could have snuck that in. I mean, to be honest with you, when they measured it, it looked like it was a 4th down anyway. You don't want to run 5 yards to get 0.5 inches. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to run the ball 5 yards to get point. And that's what we did when we handed the ball off way that far back in the backfield. Should have just snuck the ball in there and got the 1st down. Also, there was another play. It was like a screen pass to Hayden Hurst. I wasn't a really big fan of that. So there's some things, you're never going to play perfect football. You never, unless if you're like one of these college teams that are top ranked, playing against an FCS team or something. Other than that, you're not going to be playing perfect football in most cases, especially in the NFL. It's just not happening. But I will tell y'all this: these are the type of games that the Falcons are going to have to win. The Falcons are going to have to win these type of games. These are the games that they're going to win. These are the games that's going to just basically make you pull your hair out, or your hair just going to turn gray watching them, because this is somewhat of the makeup. This is kind of like the makeup of the Falcons in general. Just something about this team where they win games this way. Shout out to Young Waku for another game-winning field goal. Also, shout out to Matt Ryan. He threw for over 340 yards again, no interceptions, 2 touchdowns, and another game-winning drive. I think that's passes like John Elway. I don't know. I know he's plus 40 in game-winning drives. I mean, what more can you ask of Matt Ryan? I mean, I understand people want a mobile quarterback, and I get it. I understand it because some of those third and fourth down plays could have benefited from Matt Ryan running. But Matt Ryan does have some wheels. Ask Demario Davis. He got some wheels. So, all in all, I walked away from this game impressed. I'm not too much worried about what the Saints did in their stats. I will say they did exactly what I said they were going to do. They were going to be able to run the ball. I did see that. But at the end of the day, the Falcons did a pretty good job causing a few turnovers, getting the ball in good space, and capitalizing when they needed to. There were some hiccups here and there, but that's just football. That's just the way it's going to be. But at the end of the day, Falcons did a pretty good job. This is a good win, and they're 4-4. They won 4 games all last season, and they won 4 games right now. They're still on pace to go 9-8, like I thought they would. We'll see. If you like this video, hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like I said, I always talk about Atlanta Falcons and Georgia Southern football. Over here, you guys are making it happen, getting closer to 1,000 subs. You guys are making it happen. All I'm doing is just preaching the message and giving you my thoughts, and you guys choose to listen, and I really, really appreciate that. You guys on the Patreon, I got content coming for you guys. As soon as I get in the house, I'm going to get things situated with my family. I got content coming for you guys because I owe that to y'all because that's what the Patreon says. I'm going to make it happen. So I will see you guys then. You guys take it easy. You guys be blessed. Peace.